Hello guys, welcome to Alasdair Aquatics. I hope you're doing well. I'll cut to the chase. The topic of today's video is something I've been really excited about. It's been in the mail, or in the post here in the UK. It's been in the post for over 2 months. It was a birthday present that I knew had been ordered for me. My birthday was way back at the beginning of December, and it finally arrived this week. And that is the mini complete tank. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you guys, if you're into fish keeping, into aquascaping, you've seen this tank. Small tank with a small stand and light in the top, and in the stand there's a sump, and it's literally a small working fish tank with a filter and a light, and people have been aquascaping it on such a tiny level, and it just looked really great to me, as I'm sure it did to a lot of you out there on Instagram and YouTube, watching other people set these tanks up. So I finally have it, and what I'm going to be doing in this video is aquascaping it for you. So what I'll do is I'll give you a quick look at sort of how the sump is arranged. There is a sort of guide on YouTube on how to set that tank up, which I followed. So I'll show you how the sump is arranged, and what I'll then do is show you the plants and hardscape I'm going to use, and then I'll do a time lapse showing you me aquascaping the small tank. So I really do hope you enjoy this one. Hopefully it's going to be really interesting. I'm going to find it quite different, maybe slightly difficult to work with such a small tank. I mean, the tank is about this big, so I'm going to have to aquascape on a very tiny scale, which is quite an interesting challenge, and I'm really excited to give it a go. So if you do enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more videos every week. And just a reminder, I am on Instagram at alasdair_aquatics, so be sure to follow me there as well for more aquatic and aquascaping related posts. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I've just got the mini complete tank up and running. I'm just giving it a test run. I've just filled the system with water. I've got the pump in place. I've got the baffles in place towards the back corners, and I've got the filter media in place in the tiny sump below the tank. And as you can see there, I've got a bit of water movement, which would be great. And the LED, I didn't realize this, but if I press this button here, we can increase the brightness of the LED or decrease it depending on our plant's needs. So that's going to take a bit of adjusting, I think, over the next few weeks. I might have some algae issues, but yeah, I'm really excited to get this tank going. So what I'll do now is I'll talk you through what I'm going to have for the hardscape in this tank and what plants I'm going to have. And yeah, really impressed by the sort of build quality of this tank. And again, those of you that don't realise, it really is just the size, the height of your hand, this tank. Great. Okay, so I'll catch up with you in a bit, and we'll talk through what plants I'm going to be putting in here and what hardscape I'm going to be putting in here. So for those of you wondering how this mini tank works, here is the sump area. Okay, so we've got some fine filter wool and some coarser foam as well, and then here's the return pump. So this pump pumps the water up to the top corner of the tank, and there is then a small baffle at the top left which lets through some water as the water level rises. It then falls down into this left side of the sump chamber, moves across, and repeats the cycle. Okay, so I just got back from a local shop, and I lucked out. They had some tropical plants which weren't doing so well, and they were half price, but I thought I could definitely save them. So on the right we have Sagittaria subulata, and it's really not looking in that bad condition. I'm thinking that can be our background plant. And on the left we have some Rotala rotundifolia. It looks quite bad. There's obviously some dead parts, but there's also a decent amount of the plant that's still alive. And because this mini complete tank is so small, this should be enough to fill the tank. I'm also going to be taking some plants from my already established nano beta aquariums, and I'll show you those now. Okay, so I've got my plants already. I got my 2 half-price plants out and they don't look too bad. I think they've just been sat in the shop a bit too long, but they look like they're going to make a full recovery. And I've cut out some flame moss from Alpha's beta tank. Okay, so here's the Hardscape I'm going to be using for my mini tank. It's just some dragonstone. I've tried to clean it out the best I can, as this stuff really can make your water quite cloudy. So it's going to be quite a prominent feature in the tank, but should look really good. And for substrate, I have just some normal sand and some small sort of quartz gravel. Because I'm going to be using inert gravel and sand, I'm going to be adding some Tropica nutrition capsules underneath the substrate to make sure these plants get enough nutrients. Okay, so here's the tank. Still a bit cloudy, but I got some dragonstone in the foreground and some moss attached to that dragonstone, which I think looks really cool. And it's just placed here next to my computer. And again, just a reminder, this tank is tiny. So quite a lot of issues I ran into along the way of thinking about the scape for this. I decided to add the sand just to add a sort of mixture of textures for the substrate, and the plants, I went for relatively small leaved plants in here. So I'll do an update and I'll show you guys when the tank is cleared a bit, so I'll leave it for a couple of days now. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I think it looks good. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you like this tank? Do you like this aquascape? Is there anything you think I should change? Is there anything you would have done differently? I think it looks really cool, just sat next to my computer. So we've got this on the left of my computer and Alpha's tank on the right. So yeah, really liking this. I thought this would be the perfect time to introduce my new pet. This is Philip. He is a Herman's tortoise. He was born in 2017, so probably only around a year and a half old, and he's a tiny little guy. And for those of you worrying, I've literally taken him out of his enclosure for about 10 seconds just before he's going to have his bath today. Okay guys, we come to the end of the video. I really do hope you've enjoyed this one. I think the aquascape looks quite cool. Still a bit messy. The plants need time to sort of straighten themselves up with the LED, and it needs a bit of time to grow in, but I think it really does provide a sort of miniature look. That was always something I was going for, that when you look at the tank, you maybe imagine fish, you know, 1/2 centimetre long, swimming through the tank, so it really does look like a miniature world in there. I won't be stocking the tank with anything other than plants, but it's a really great feature to have on my desk, and I've really enjoyed setting this tank up. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this one, and if you have enjoyed it, don't don't remember, please remember to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for more videos every week. And until the next video, guys, bye for now.